Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. There's another live segment. It's going to be the last during the week. Yes, we're coming right back at you again with our two live segments. We've got some more news coming right back at you again. And thank you to all of you who's going to be tuning in for this segment of live news. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's the morning segment now. Yes, 11 a.m. UK time. Again, I think I'm just 1 or 2 minutes late. So, Monty, I do apologize. Monty's our moderator. By all means, go over, subscribe to his channel. And yeah, of course, like I always say as well, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to our Cannon Fodder TV channel as well. Make sure you hit the notification button so you can receive all the latest and greatest, the latest news right here on Cannon Fodder TV. So yeah, like I said, we're coming right back at you. We've got the two live segments, and in the middle we have like pre-recorded videos on two players. One player which is currently linked to Arsenal, and the other video is generated from your good selves, your viewers and followers. If you want us to feature a specific player that you think Arsenal should be linked with, then let us know in the comments box, or let Monty know who you'd like us to feature, and we'll do our best to research the player and do the video. And also, we will give you a quick shout out in the video as well. There's also some competition news as well today. We've been running a competition throughout the whole week. Yes, since Monday, and the closing date is next week Monday. But yeah, Monty, the people they're doing the same thing. Monty knows what I'm talking about. The answers, don't put the answers in the live chat. Anyway, I'll probably get into it. Yeah, so the news today, my lovely peoples, my lovely peoples. Let's have a look here. Who should I talk about? Who should I talk about? There's so many bits and pieces that I want to talk about, but let's pick and choose. I think I'll probably choose. There is some news, believe me. Just thinking which one should I be talking about? I would talk about the players we've known or we've seen over the last few days, actually since the last couple of weeks, since the transfer window has opened. We've been linked with so many players on the face of this earth, and you're thinking, who's coming, who's going, who's going, who's coming, who is this player? Who's that? What? Oh, right, okay. But we've always said that in order for Arsenal to buy and bring in new players, we have to get rid of some players. We've got to get rid of a bucket load of players or a team load of players. And there was a report that came out yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday about there's four players that Mikel Arteta has identified that they need to leave Arsenal in order to generate some funds. So Mikel Arteta looks set to boost his Arsenal coffers, that's his savings, to the tune of 65 to 70 million, with five, actually not four, five Arsenal players close to leaving the club. Arteta is overseeing his first summer transfer window in charge at the Emirates Stadium. The Gunners' boss has already been busy bringing in Willian and Gabriel Magalhães following on Tuesday. The club have already confirmed permanent deals for Cedric Suarez and Pablo Mari. Yeah, we've spoken about the situation there already. And next on the wanted list is Atletico Madrid's Thomas Partey. The Ghanaian, however, won't come cheap. Yeah, we know that the release clause is £45 million. And there's still some work to be done. Still some work to be done. However, it seems Arsenal could well have secured enough cash to bring in Partey in three Gunners star poised to leave in the coming, I wouldn't say days, I'll say probably the next coming week or two. Yeah, as per Il Correa del Sport, the first man set to leave this summer is Lucas Torreira. Yeah, they reckon Uruguayan general in the midfield. Yeah, he was a popular figure when he arrived from Sampdoria in 2018. However, he has failed to impress Arteta, and a move back to Serie A is nearing. This report, or those, again, it's not my words. This is coming from this outlet, Corriere dello Sport. I don't believe it's the fact that he hasn't impressed Arteta. It's more about, like we said over the last 2 weeks, he hasn't settled in London. He's finding the language, English language, very, very difficult. There were reports about his his own father didn't want him to come to play in England. He wanted his son to stay in Italy. Anyway, as per the report, Fiorentina are on the brink of agreeing a 25 million euro package with Arsenal to sign the 24-year-old. La Viola are set to pay Arsenal a loan fee of around 6 million euros initially. That deal will contain an obligation to become a permanent next summer, around 18 million euros. So Napoli chief Aurelio De Laurentiis, meanwhile, has confirmed his club are working on a deal to sign Socrates Papathopoulos. Again, with Socrates, you can see that his position has become less and less tenable in the first team. And with the arrival of Gabriel and William Saliba, he's one player. I would be sorry to go, but it's about evolving. The team and the squad has to evolve if it's going to move forward. And so there's 4 to go apparently. And I didn't even mention Bellerin. Hector Bellerin is still being linked with PSG. So that's we're going to have to keep an eye on that again with the price tag or the offer they put in, the derisory bid of £25 million. Personally, I think it's probably 10 million shy of what we're really looking for. I saw on most social media over the last couple of days the debate about the right back position there. If Bellerin goes, we've only got Cedric Suarez. And some of you have said, well, actually, Eze Maitland-Niles, who's about to pen an improved contract deal, is the number one for that spot. But I don't think we should tie him down as being the right back at Arsenal. He can play in multiple positions in the team there. So again, I wouldn't want to tie him down to be our number one right back. Otherwise, why did we offer the contract for Cedric Suarez? But I digress. And the other bit of news, which I always suspected when this player left Arsenal, and for me, he was one of the best players over the last, I say, 5 to 7 years at Arsenal. But it's something I always suspected once he left in the swap deal for Henrik Mkhitaryan. I think you know who I'm talking about, and went to Manchester United. Alexis Sanchez. It's when I read and I saw the actual it's like a minute and a half video on Twitter on some of the platforms there. It says that let me just read what it says here anyway. Yeah, okay. Alexis Sanchez admits he wanted to quit Manchester United and return to Arsenal after his first training session. His first training session, he realized he had made a mistake. Yes, Sanchez's time at Manchester United was nothing short of a disaster. The Chilean struggled enormously during his 19 months at Old Trafford, scoring just 5 times in 45 appearances. Manchester United made a big deal about his arrival. You remember the piano video, and with good reason. He had excelled at Arsenal, but he flopped at the Red Devils and joined Serie A outfit Inter Milan in August 2019. Sanchez has since made a temporary stay at Inter, a permanent one, which is rather awkward after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer vowed he would return and prove his doubters wrong. Yeah, right. Alexis will come back in the summer and prove you all wrong, the Manchester United boss said in January on BBC Sport. That won't happen. It's not going to be happening. And Sanchez can forget any chance of receiving any warm reception whenever he returns to the Old Trafford after his latest comments about the transfer. Yeah, it's just, again, I always suspected that this was the situation. And at that time, I understood what he was trying to say when he was like thinking, oh, am I going to stay? Shall I go? He had made up his mind. He did some videos leading up to his departure, so that his heart is broken. He didn't trust Arsene Wenger with his career. He didn't, think that, oh, okay, is Wenger going to bring quality players? to, make me want to stay longer at Arsenal. And I kind of get the feeling that we're in the same situation with Pierre Aubameyang, because he's just sitting back and waiting to see what ambition does Mikel Arteta have, what does the club have before I pen any contract deal with it. So there's like small parallels there with Aubameyang and Alexis Sanchez. They were both our talisman, and yeah, well. Alexis Sanchez. I'm going to put it in the comments box. Since this video has surfaced, would any of you take back Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal? Will you take back Alexis Sanchez to Arsenal? I'm not going to give you my answer. I won't give you my answer. So that was the news of today. Oh, dearie me. Yep, there's 4 players to be going. And then I think I'll say in the next week or two to raise the funds to bring our hitman, Thomas Partey. There's been some talks about Alex Lacazette. It's a precarious situation with Lacazette. I think we'll be talking about the Lacazette situation in the Easy Talk, which is the headline segment every Friday, 7:30 UK time, where we have a panel of guests talking about other things. Arsenal. Yeah, we talk about Arsenal and other bits and pieces just kind of thrown in the mix. But yeah, so that was the news of today. I hope you guys can see me clearly compared to yesterday morning segment. What a fiasco. So far, I'm seeing 3 green lights on my Wi-Fi. I don't want to see a flickering of yellow and then red, but yeah, so far there's 3 green lights, which means all systems go. So you can let me know, if you can see me all right, clearly. Dear me. Let me go to the comments box and see what people have been saying. And actually, I saw, again, we always review the comments. I look at the comments. Again, we've got all the filters up to make sure there's no vulgarity, there's no unseemly bad taste in comments. All the filters are set up there. But if they do get through, I send them back from whence they came, back in the likely spam or unwanted box. But somehow one got through. Well, actually got through because it wasn't rude. The person said to me, Don Alex, you appear to have a strange accent. I've got a strange accent. Oh, born and bred in the UK, London. My parents are from the Caribbean island of Dominica. I'm not sure. Afternoon, sir. Fahad Abdallah, how are you, man? You're looking kind of tough, man, in that photo there. I hope you're well. I know you're part of the competition. Don't worry. We're going to be talking about the competition again. Yes. Good morning, Monty. How are you, our moderator? Fantastic. Welcome, Gunners War. And again, he was in the live chat even before me. Again, I need to sort out my timekeeping, man. It's terrible. Not good. Not good at all. Sanjay. Good morning, Alex and Monty. Sanjay, I hope you are well. Do you have any interesting anecdotes to tell me? Any funny comments or chats you got to tell us today? Hi, Alex. Hope you're well. I'm well. I'm well, Monty, and I hope you are well. I hope your family's fine as well. Keep well, my friends. And Jim says, Alex is back. Power to the people. I mean, our neighbours must be thinking, what is going on here? Around about this time, 11, we hear someone saying, power to the people. Hey, Jeffrey, I hope you're well. I hope you're well, man. Good morning, Alex. And good morning, or is it good afternoon to you? Hello, Alex. It's Joe from Zimbabwe. Are we really going to sign Aura? Joe from Zimbabwe. Say hello to all my family and friends. Do I have family in Zimbabwe? I don't know. But listen, say hello to your family from myself, Alex, and everyone on Canal 4 TV. Say hello back to Joe. Are we going to sign Aura? I have not seen real strong links. There was apparently an offer, 2 offers made, and they were kind of slapped back by Lyon because they said they want the cash, they want the cold cash. But I'm not really thinking about and worried about Hossam Aura. I'm thinking about Thomas Partey. We need Thomas Partey at Arsenal fairly very soon. But thanks for coming in. I hope you have subscribed because we've got competition details coming on later on. Any news from Arsenal? Salim Agha, Salim, I hope you are okay. Any news from Arsenal? Yes, I've just spoken about the news about 4 players who have been identified and are going to be shipped out. Actually, it should be 5 or 6 or 7. Yeah, but yeah, I did say there's like 70% of the players who are currently in the transfer window, but 4, as of now, have been identified to be shipped out, raise enough funds to finance a Thomas Partey deal. Mambo Alex, hey, what's happening, Francis? I hope you're okay, man. Hope you're okay. Thank you to the 6,620 subscribers. Without you, there can never be a Cannon Fodder TV. Thank you very much. Good day, Alex and Monty. Just got here now, hoping for some good news today. Hopefully involving Orba later. I'm hopeful as well. You know, I'm not sure if you saw the video. Arsenal. Actually, guys, it's the real Arsene Wenger. He's now living in South Africa. Anyway, I hope you saw the video about Alexis Sanchez. I kind of made a comparison because I'm thinking Sanchez at that time, I don't think he trusted Arsene Wenger with his career. And I think he was waiting to see, you know, what kind of ambition does Arsenal have to want to keep me here? Would I want to stay here if Arsenal are not showing any ambition? And I think that's why he made the shift quite wrongly, you know, to Man United. And now there's a video about him saying, oh, after the first training session, I called my agent and say, can I cancel the contract with Manchester United? Oh, dearie me. But anyway, I digress. So all I was trying to say is that I think we're in a kind of like the same situation with Orba, because Orba is waiting to see what kind of ambition Arsenal has. Apa only came back on now. Oh, right. Arsenal. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Yeah, it seems like, you know, some people are having problems, you know, me, myself, with the Wi-Fi, power outages. I remember we had, well, it was like back in the 1970s here in the UK. Yeah, the strikes, the power cuts, you know, pulling the power. So you'd be watching TV or talking like, oh, the lights would go. Yeah, 1970s were dark times. Well, yeah, depending. Some players has to leave the club immediately so we can get our man Partey. Yeah, Jeff, and that's what I said. 4 players have been identified of now to be shifted out. You know, well, Mkhitaryan we didn't get any money from. However, that money that we save on wages can go to bring in a new player. And also Socrates is going to be leaving very, very soon. They're very, very close to making a deal there. £4.5 million deal. I said about Bellerin, £25 million is not enough. It's not enough. Kolasinac possibly going to Schalke. Schalke want their man back. And actually, you know, Socrates has said he would prefer, he would like to leave Arsenal for personal reasons. So, yeah. Mustafi, I've still not seen any clubs connected to Mustafi. I followed Sanchez's career when he was at Barcelona. Yeah, I really liked him. You know, he was playing on the wing, wasn't he, most of the time? What a player we had in him. So sad he left. Instead, we gave a bigger contract to Ozil. What mistake. But Arsenal, is it not literally, it's hindsight is a wonderful thing. Now, what's happened, you can probably say, oh, we should have, you know, taken Sanchez instead of our number 10. But is it not, a situation where it's hindsight? We can see now what's happened. So clearly it's easier to say, oh, well, we should have kept Sanchez and we should have got rid of. But yeah, I love Sanchez, man, at that time. But would you guys take him back now? Would you take him back now? Big lesson in Sanchez deal. There is more to life than money. Become legend at Arsenal or just a flop. And Afori, J64, again, I don't like making comparisons, but, you know, in footballing, well, you make comparisons with the performance of certain players in certain positions there. Even before he left to go and play for Manchester United, he was doing some really good community work. I remember some videos he was saying that he would like send football boots to back to his home country of Chile, and like they showed them the places where he grew up and where he's built football pitches. So he was doing quite well in football finance terms at Arsenal. But you're right, there's a lot more to life than money, man. Your happiness and your health must come above anything else there. But We live and learn, innit? We live and learn, man. No, Sanchez should have stayed. Yeah, but Jeffrey, is it because we can see now what happened? So it's easy for us to say, oh, now look, we made the wrong decision. We should have kept him, and we should have let. No one can see the future. Jeffrey, did you see the future? If you can see the future, what are the winning numbers for the lottery for tomorrow, man? I'm joking. Yeah, money is not. You're right. Money is not everything. It's not everything. Alex, you sound like Gandalf talking to the both. It's funny because I do say that. When I last year? That was my words with the defense. They shall not pass. I tell you what, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I know all this stuff about Ganondorf. What's this boy, the wizard? I can't remember his name now, but yeah. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is my thing, man. They shall not pass. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Arthur. You always make me laugh, man. Wenger, that's not true. Alex sounds like Sam. Not get really. Mr. Frodo, please don't do it, sir. Don't do it, sir. No, I don't sound like Sam Ganges, man. Samwise Ganges. I sound like Gandalf. They shall not pass. One ring to bind them all. Do I have the potential of being like a voiceover artist, people? Would you pay for my services to do like a voiceover for any adverts? They shall not pass. Welcome to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. What am I doing, man? I'm sorry. Oh dear. Looking much better today, Alex. Not as fuzzy. Not as fuzzy. Yeah, and you know what? My dad used to call me Alexco and Fuzzy Wuzzy because the afro here I used to. I lost my hair. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he used to call me Fuzzy Wuzzy because the afro hair is that back in the 70s and Alexco. Thank you for that, Chris. Thank you, because nobody else said anything yesterday. I was thinking, all right, yeah, I might do in the future. Forget about this Wi-Fi. When I saw the playback, I thought, oh my goodness, the video was terrible, absolutely terrible. It's a sign or going through or doing another dream-like party. Young Faisal, thank you for coming in to Cannon Fodder TV. I would say it's 60-40. 60-40. I would say let's not think about or concentrate on a wholesome aura. Let's try and concentrate on the party deal. Once, like Gabriel's just finished. Let's concentrate on the next player. The next one player we need to get signed through. And I think for me, it has to be Thomas Partey. So we can party. Francis says, I'm confident we will sell players and bring in Partey. Ceballos, Santiago, or Coutinho. Well, Ceballos had his medical on Wednesday. So he's already back at Arsenal. And I'm hoping he's going to feature next week, Saturday, against my second favourite team. Yes, I have a second favourite team in Fulham. Everyone's allowed to have one second favourite team. I see Arsenal busy and successful this window. We are on the right track. Hey, Francis, a nice, well-measured comment there in the chat there, and a nice, well-measured suit you have in the photo there. So thank you for that. Thank you. I shall not pass. Oh, he sounds more like Gandalf the Wise or Gandalf the Grey, because I have like grey. Yeah. Thank you, Wenger. You always make me laugh. They shall not pass. In any possibility, we can have a central attacking midfielder in the team. Arteta should give Ozil a chance to play, despite he is lazy. Young Faisal. Do you not see all the players fight? All the players run. All the players run to get the ball back. They all run to get back in defence. Ozil's not going to do that. So if you're just saying there that he's lazy, how do you expect a lazy player to get back into the team? Young Faisal, answer me. You shall not pass. Update us about Bellerin, if he is staying or going to PSG. Daisy, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, or welcome to Cannon Fodder TV. Thank you for your comments there. Bellerin, I think he's on his way out. He's on his way out. We're only waiting for the right price. The price is right. PSG have put in a bid for 25 million. I think you all probably knows already. It's a little bit short, to be honest. It's a bit short, maybe 10 million pounds short. But yeah, I think he's going to be leaving Arsenal. He's 25 years of age. I think it's a good time to cash in on him. He's been with Arsenal, the second longest player at Arsenal behind Emi Martinez. So he will be leaving Arsenal. As to what the price is going to be, your guess is as good as mine. But personally, it should be minimum about 30 to 35 million pounds. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV, please. Man United fans are going on about Donny van der Beek like he's the new Maxi. Yeah, on Iniesta, and going on about Sancho like he is the next Ronaldo. But you know, that's what the transfer window brings, a lot of hype. Arsene Wenger, you should know that. You should know that. Being the ex-manager of Arsenal, a lot of hype. Transfer window, that's what it's all about. Hype up the players, try and get the best price possible. And actually, I forgot there was a comment that somebody made this morning about it's very strange. We'll find it very difficult to shift these players. Why is that? Because they're not that good. They're on the high level of wages is too much. I think maybe for the evening segment, I'll screenshot that comment there. It's a wonderful comment. I think that will probably be a regular feature I'll try and do, to kind of pinpoint the best comments on the videos and put it on the live show there. But yeah, I think hype should come after transfer hype hands. Yeah, but that's the way the transfer window is. Love to hype up the players. You know what I mean? Hey, Alex, good morning. I missed your show yesterday. Kind of busy. Hey, Larry, listen, my brother. Listen, Cannon Fodder TV above anything else. No, I'm only joking. Listen, like we said, money is not everything. Your health and happiness must come first. So if you're busy, of course, work has to come first before Cannon Fodder TV. So that's all right. I hope you're well, Larry166. Say hello to your family from me, please, and everyone from Cannon Fodder TV. Say hello to Larry. Hey, Larry, what's up? Good morning, Monty. How are we today? Just a couple more before I do the competition. And actually, I think what I'll do, go just review the news. People complain, oh, you take too long to talk about the news. I mentioned it like 3 times in each video. In the beginning, the middle, and the end. Remember, Martial was supposed to be the next Thierry Henry? Yeah. But I've got to say, Arsenal, at one sense, I was thinking, we're so desperate for a wingman, wingman stroke striker. I was contemplating that we should go after Martial. I remember it was a couple of seasons ago. But see how things change, Ronald Talbot, how long would you give Arteta if results don't go the right way? Ronald Talbot, I'm kind of guessing, are you from Australia? I'm just trying to look at the image. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Cannon Fodder TV. That is a wonderful question there. A fantastic question there. Now, let me tell you like it is. They shall not pass. With Unai Emery, you remember Unai Emery was the previous manager. Patience. It calls for patience. Football is about winning, losing, and drawing. That is the nature of the game. Now, I'm old school. I'm so old school, I've lost my hair. I'm going to give Arteta, how long's his contract? I don't even know. Is it like a 3-year deal? 3 years, I think. What's wrong with giving him the whole 3 years? I don't see nothing wrong with that. If we don't get into top 4, if we lose 3 on the bounce, why should we be calling for Arteta's head? Why does part of the fan base have this strange idea of, oh, okay, well, he's lost some games. Clearly, he's not good enough. Let's ask for him to be sacked. Chris Wilder, if you go over, Chris Wilder does some fantastic videos there. There's a couple of videos about, his journey to Sheffield United. Things don't happen overnight. It takes a while. Now, I'll joke about with my wife about this. She's trying to grow some onions. I'm not sure if people can actually see. When you plant a seed, you can't expect, whoom, oh, I'm going to have an apple tree. It takes time. You have to nurture the situation. You can't ask for immediate results. I'm not asking for immediate results. So to go to your question there, if it's a 3-year or if it's a 2-year contract, give him until that time. Give him until that time. We're not ever going to see the likes of Arsene Wenger, 22 years staying at one club, having his fingers in all these pies about transfers, the finances, this, that, and the other. We're not going to see the likes of a manager like Arsene Wenger again in modern football. But if it's a 2-year contract, why can't we give him until the 2-year is done? If it's a 5-year contract, why can't we give him until 5 years? So for me, give him until the end of the contract. Let's be patient about the process. I see a lot of you saying, "Oh, let's in Arteta we trust the process." Then let's trust the process until the end of his contract. If we lose 3 or 4, we lose 3 or 4. We can't be so, what's the word? I've got to be very careful with my words now because I do work working with young children in schools and I am a mentor. But we can't be so schizophrenic. One day, oh, we've lost. The next day, oh, yeah, he's the best thing. That is the nature of football. If it's a 5-year contract, let him have his time until 5 years. If it's a 3-year contract, let him have the 3 years. We're going to have, peaks and troughs in football. That's just the nature of the game. So I've just kind of gotten off my high horse here. Sorry. He should be a super sub because he has skills and has no intention of going anywhere. Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Check out merchandise in the description and please make a purchase if you're able to, or you can donate just using the super chat button to the right hand corner. So we've been saying, and I've actually been told by Monty and of course my wife, don't be asking so many times in the video. Maybe once or twice. Just remind people if they want to. You can buy a bit of merchandise like Monty has said there. It will help grow and improve the viewer content across the whole platform of Canafoy TV. If you would like to make an instant donation to Canafoy TV, like Monty says, to the right, because I always get confused. Is it the left or the right? There's a super chat button which has the dollar sign. If you want to make a contribution of £1, or whatever it is in your country, excuse me, you can do it there. Or we have the link for our Patreon page in the comments box right there. Okay, so thank you very much. Just a few more before I go into again reviewing the news of today, and then we talk about the competition. Sancho is very overpriced. I watched him, but he is not as good as the the paparazzi. Yeah, that's it. But hype stroke transfer stroke hype. That is the nature, of the period that we're viewing now. It's the transfer season, so people are going to hype up. They want to get rid of a player. Oh yeah, he's fantastic, and actually he's not. So that's just the nature of the period that we're viewing now. Morning, Alex. Hope you're all good, bro. We are linked with Anderson from West Ham, apparently. Like I said, we're linked with all the players on the face of the earth. What do you think of him, Alex? The sign I want to see is Thomas Partey and then Aoa. Zohab Gil, thank you for viewing us this morning or afternoon, wherever you are. I hope your family are well. I've not seen that link with Arsenal and Anderson from West Ham. Any players that we're looking to buy in the Premier League, they're going to be overpriced compared to their real valuation. And the situation of Arsenal, which we're having to sell players. So I wouldn't really want us to be connected with Anderson. He's a good player. He's okay. I like the way he plays for West Ham, but I wouldn't like to see him at Arsenal. No, thank you. Apart from that, if he was a really good player, we couldn't afford him. But you're right on the second part. Thomas Partey has to be our next target. Let's forget about Hossam because £56 million. we're kind of struggling to meet, Thomas Partey's £45 million release clause. So why are we going to go for, Jose Moura when we've got Ceballos is back, who can be our playmaker? Anyway, that's my thoughts. But I hope that's answered your question. Just one more. What do you think our formation would be this season? I'd like to see a back three. 3-4-3. That's the formation I will go for. 3-4-3. Right, that's it. So let me just do just a recap on the news of today, because some people are thinking, he's just gassing on, with the Gandalf voice. They shall not pass. 4 players, not necessarily any of these players in this photo here, have been identified by Arsenal Football Club and Mikel Arteta as to be leaving to raise some funds. 4 to go. Socrates, he's probably further out the window, Arsenal, than any of the other players. I'll say Bellerin's quite close as well. They've also identified Lucas Torreira has been linked with Fiorentina. £16 million, derisory. He's probably going to be going out on a loan deal with the option to buy. Kolasinac as well has been identified, and of course Hector Bellerin as well. So that has been that, and also we've been talking about Alexis Sanchez. Why did you do it? Why did you do what you had to do? You didn't have to do it. Why did you do it? You didn't have to do it. Anyway, sorry for my singing voice. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez, he said in a short video, the moment that I'd had my first training session with Manchester United, I came back, I sat with my family, and I made a call to my agent to say, hey, can we cancel the contract with Manchester United? I want to come back to Arsenal. Nah. Yeah, we're going to talk about this in the evening show. There's not going to be any live news in the evening show because it's Friday, and Friday means it's the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk, I hear you say there. The Easy Talk is a headline segment on Cannon 4 TV every Friday where we have a panel of guests. Yes, and we talk about and we debate about Arsenal. It's 7:30 p.m. UK time. So if you have subscribed, you will see the notification. I did the artwork and everything else there. So thank you to those of you who've already subscribed. If you have not subscribed, are you going to see it? No, you're not, because you haven't subscribed. So you haven't subscribed. That means you haven't pressed the notification button. So if you don't want to subscribe, it's okay. But you're going to miss out. So that's going to be this evening. We will definitely talk about this guy here, Sanchez. What you doing, man? What you doing? Hey? Terrible. So that's been the news we've been talking about this morning. We're going for about roughly 40 minutes. It's going to be a short. I always say it's going to be a short one, but I end up going like an hour, isn't it? And then what happens? My manager calls me. My boss says, "Hey, where are you, Alex, man? Where are you?" Because I'm watching you. I'm watching you on your channel. Yeah, my boss is an Arsenal fan. He's subscribed, but he doesn't have time. And he also lives in South Africa, Wenger. Yeah, Arsene Wenger. He lives in South Africa as well. All right, so let's go. I think it's time for competition time. What do you think, Monty? I think it's competition time. We've been running a competition throughout the whole week. It ends next week, Monday, and we will announce the winner next week, Tuesday. So give us time to just kind of organize see who has the right answer from the ones who have the wrong answer, put it in one pot, and then we'll decide how we're going to choose. It's going to actually be a live draw, I think. A live draw. So yeah, sorry for my moving because the chair's so uncomfortable. So the competition, the rules are you have to be a subscriber. You must be a subscriber. I have a way, Monty has a way, who's our moderator, of finding out whether you are a subscriber or not. So if you're not a subscriber, you cannot take part in the competition. Okay, I do joke about the other rule being you have to live on planet Earth. I'm thinking, if you're not living on planet Earth, and I pick out one name, I say, yeah, so what's your address? Oh, yeah, I live on the moon. How are we going to send a package to the moon, man? Huh? You got to live on planet Earth, okay? My brothers and my sisters, okay? We shall not pass. And so those are the rules, okay? And there are other rules as well that some of the followers have some kind of difficulty in following. Again, I speak to Monty. We chat about. Let's just get into it, shall I? So here's the question. The question is, who is the Arsenal legend standing next to Alex? They shall not pass. Who is the Arsenal legend standing next to Alex? So I'm going to show you a photo of me standing next to an Arsenal legend. Okay? Send your answers to. I don't know how many times I can say this, Monty. Really, I don't know how many times I can actually repeat this for people to understand. Only send your answers either to the email address, which is arsenalpublic1@gmail.com, or send your answers to the DM, the direct message on Canon for the TV on Twitter. Do not send it in the live chat, because if you send it in the live chat, Monty knows already that he's going to delete those answers there. Okay? So only send them to the email address or to the DM on our Twitter handle, which is Canon for the TV. The closing date is next week, Monday, but we will announce the winner on the Tuesday. Now you're probably thinking, it's a competition. What can I win? Well, you can win. You can win the home jersey. Okay, the red and white. And if you want your name printed on the back, we'll pay for that. You will also get a bit of merchandise from our merchandise store. Okay, I will decide what that bit of merchandise is going to be, but we'll ship it off to you. If you are a subscriber, if you've won, you've given us the right answer. And so that's it. So now for the picture. So that's me on the left, of course. And there's a legend on the right, on the right of the picture. Who is the Arsenal legend that I'm standing next to? Here's a clue for you. Here's a clue for you. He was part of the 1971 winning team. Yeah, the double winning team in 1971. I did a stadium tour just under 2 years ago with my brother. The ticket was bought by my lovely wife. And this chap is really a funny guy, really, really funny. And we had like a Q&A session at the end of the tour. And a really funny guy. He went to a school just a few miles away from mine, Holloway Boys School, which is now closed. And I went to a Highbury Grove School. And the old Highbury Stadium is in the middle of our schools. So who is the Arsenal legend that I am standing next to? Do not put your answers in the live chat, because Monty, our moderator, will instantly remove the answers there. Okay, only put your answers to the email address. I'm trying to be very cool, calm, and collective. Send your answers only to the email address or to the Twitter handle, which is at Canon for your TV, in the DM, the direct message. You see the small envelope? We have a small envelope near our Twitter handle name. Only send it there, please. I don't know how many times I can say it. Monty, help me, help me. Let me go into the comments box for the last time before I wrap this one up. Before I wrap it up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I've lost my way. Okay, here we go. Larry, in October, it took Klopp 4 years to get Liverpool to a level. Larry won, yeah. To this level, so we Gunners should give the coach time to build and nurture. If the contract is 4 years, let Arteta have 4 years. Yeah, if it's 3 years, let him have the 3 years. Again, win, lose, or draw. Okay. Arteta will get minimum 2 to 3 years, in my opinion. He has already earned that, in my opinion. People are getting too impatient and want instant success. And Arsene, you should know. You should know above anybody else. It's the real Arsene Wenger. Yeah, I don't know why our fan base have become so impatient. Why is it? Because now this is the longest period of time that we have not won the Premier League, or the league. Yeah, spreading it's a long time. I have to count back the years, but it's the longest period of time. So we've just won, the 14th, for record 14th FA Cup. We've won the Community Shield, but yet the fan base are in a hurry for instant success. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Otherwise, we're going to get a situation like Chelsea, the revolving door, where we see a new manager every 1 or 2 years. That's not the Arsenal way. It's not the Arsenal way, and that's what got Unai Emery the sack. It was part of player power and the impatient fan base there. Morning, Lex. Morning, Lex. That's not me, man. Alex. Well, not Lex. Can you please ask your sources why Arsenal are not part exchanging Matteo Guendouzi with I think again I'm not I can't say this is what it is. I think part and parcel is we don't want Decore. Decore is not our target. He's not one of our targets, and it hasn't really. I've not seen any latest news where we're linked with Decore. He is Premier League experience, but I just don't think he's not on our radar. By all means, we want to get rid of Matteo Guendouzi, but to ship him out to Premier League rival, I think Arteta's probably seen that happen, in his playing career, and we shouldn't be sending our players. I know we want to get rid of our players, a lot of the players, but should we be sending them to our instant rivals? I don't think so. So I think it's more about, Decore is not on our radar, and as well, it's about shipping out certain players to our rivals. Leicester City have proven they're top 5, almost instant top 5 team there. So they are our rivals, aren't they? So I think that's the answer to your question. But I will speak to my sources on your behalf, okay? That's why Pep is judged so harshly. He had major success early on, and now when he fails, people are quick to judge him. Yeah, just got to be patient. Let the process run its course. Arteta has what it takes to make Arsenal great again. But Fahad, like we've just been saying, with the theme there over the last few years, is that the fans, the supporters, want instant success. We have a little problem because Arteta has won the FA Cup in his first season, and he's won the Community Shield. But trust the process. Let the process be played out. If it's 2 to 3 years, let him have 2 to 3 years. We're going to win some. We're going to lose some. We're going to draw some. But does it mean just because he's lost 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 on the bounce that we're going to ask him to leave Arsenal? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Let the process be played out. But that's a good comment there, Fahad. Really good comment. Arteta's strategy seems to be a new and only the confidence of the team to make it happen. Yeah, I hate this stuff about player power where players refuse to play for the players. Damn right disrespectful. You are employed. If you want to leave, then put in a transfer to leave the club. But you're telling me how you're manipulating all the other players, whoever you are, not only Arsenal. I've seen it happen at Chelsea, Man United, all those other teams there. But so disrespectful. If you don't like what's happening, then by all means ask to be, transferred and leave the club. But don't be manipulating the players so much so that, they refuse to play clearly, so much so that, we see the demise of the manager at the club. So disrespectful. I'm not going to mention any players' names there, but I know it happened at Arsenal. It did happen at Arsenal. Hello, Alex. Cyprus in the house. I was going to speak a bit of a Greek. I've forgotten. A bit of Greek. I know a bit of Greek. It's not swear words, by the way. It's not some swear words. I do know some swear words, but I'm not going to say it now. Last few before we wrap this one up. Hey, another thing as well. Actually, there was the video I did last night, a live show, even segment. It is a long day, and I pressed the wrong button. That's why I was trying to do my outro. And someone said, I think it was Ashley D. I don't know if you're watching now, Ashley D. He said, he always ends the videos quickly. I do my outro. I review what we spoke about, and I say, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. If you've been wondering who, blah, 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 boom. But it just happens like last night I pressed the wrong button and it just kind of chopped off the intro. Again, my viewers asking for too much. Do you think Arsenal should cash in with Guendouzi, Torreira, and Bellerin to fund party? Ali Rashid, good afternoon to you, or good morning. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We need the funds. And there's a lot more players that we need to be getting rid of as well. A lot more. Why is he not playing Özil? Because he thinks Özil cannot do what he's asking him to do. Can we wait to see same good finishing this year, please? Barod 77. Don't ask that question. Don't ask that question, please. I'll tell you something that maybe you won't want to hear. Let's wait and see which players eventually get signed at Arsenal, and I'll give you a more definitive answer. But right about now, I don't think you'd want to hear my prediction for the end of next season. Sorry, but thank you for coming anyway and viewing us. I'm from Ethiopia. What do you think our formation would be this season? Tuedros, Tekel. Sorry if I pronounced your name correctly. The formation that I would like to see is a 3-4-3. Let's get some more stability in the midfield, the back three, and the front three, 3-4-3. That's the formation that I would like to see going forward. Sky Sports now linking us with Philip Anderson. This morning, I'm not sure about that one. Hope we just concentrate on our number one target, Thomas Partey, then push for our Chris Stewart. But fantastic words there. Fantastic words there. I concur. I agree with you. That should be our next target. Let's not be distracted by Philip Anderson connection there. I personally, I don't agree with that. I don't believe it. As soon as we sign Partey and or Guendouzi and El Neni should go on loan. But El Neni, you don't want El Neni. I thought he looks like a different player. I think he should be at most. He should be a squad player. He shouldn't be a definite start in the first team. He's a squad player. Davis Özil doesn't have the work rate or attitude that Arteta wants all his players to have to play a high press game. I'm not going to even say anything about that. You said what I've always said, the work rate and everything else. How about homegrown players? How many do we have today with all Brazilians? Thomas S. Did you not see my video once Gabriel was announced? I did say, I got a little bit serious at the beginning. I said, when we've seen these players come in, as much as we know the squad has to be upgraded, the squad has to evolve for us to make a good charge. Look for stability first above anything else. Make a good charge in the Europa League, and then at some time in the future, let's see how we do in the Champions League. But having these players come in comes at a price. It comes at a price. There are consequences. And I said, when Gabriel, I was a little, not on a downer, but, I thought, what about your Zach Medleys, who's gone to Gillingham? Sam Greenwood, what about those players there? Who have been at Arsenal for 10 plus years? They're never ever going to get a chance, are they, to play in the first team? Anyway, I don't want to get on a downer again. Sorry, people. But thank you for that comment. I think Sancho is a class player. The amount of assists he has in the Bundesliga, and he's only going to get better. Daniel Hartley, thank you for coming in. Good morning, good evening to you. Welcome to Canafoy TV. I couldn't give you a definitive answer. I've not seen too many videos because I've not seen Sancho live. But if you say he's a class player, then I guess he's a class player. Anderson might be a loan deal with an option to buy. Malio, okay, but I don't think we should get distracted. The one player we need to get in now that all this Gabriel Furrow is over is Thomas Partey. That's the person I'm looking for Arsenal to be getting. All right, last a few before I wrap this one up. Wenger should know that he has really wasted us by selling Gnabry for $5 million. Now we feel embarrassed as fans. Okay. All right, and just the last two before I wrap this one up. He could be, but what happens with Pogba, Sanchez, and Martial, etc. That link makes no sense. We don't need Philip Anderson. We have enough wingers. Plus, we can't even get the money together for Partey deal. What are they smoking? Whatever they're smoking, I don't want it. Whatever they're drinking, I definitely don't want it. Monty. Sancho is a baby in footballing terms. He's still learning. Grassroots is not always greener on the other side by Hayes. Well, now we're going to talk about him. If you come in the evening segment, the easy talk, we'll have a panel of guests. I'm going to be ripping through Sanchez, man. I always kind of figured that he regretted going to Man United, but the grass is not always green on the other side, and it's not always about money. There are more important things, and before he even left Arsenal. He was doing really good community projects in his home country of Chile. You know, they showed where he was buying boots, sending boots for the youngsters. He made some football pitches in Chile in his hometown. I was thinking, so well, anyway, nothing more than that I can say. Nothing more than that than I can say. Monty's just saying, let's aim for 80 likes. Come on, you gunners. I'm about to wrap up this live segment of live news. We've been giving you live news twice a day. Yeah, twice a day. And 2 pre-recorded videos in between that. There's not going to be any pre-recorded videos in between today. Yeah, there's been a bucket load of videos. So I need to, not videos, requests for players. So I need to review the players first before I upload anything. So today, no pre-recorded videos on players that we are linked with. Felipe Anderson, not so sure about that one. And even about Thomas Partey or Jose Mora or Diawara or Patson. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It's transfer, isn't it? Transfer. Thank you to all the viewers and subscribers. We are now making our way incredibly enough towards 7,000 subscribers. 7,000 subscribers. I don't know what the numbers are now. Before I went live, it was like 6,620, if memory serves me right. I know Monty, our moderator, did say that before we went live. But to say we're close to 7,000 now, thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel, who follows us on Facebook. Hey, Facebook! That reminds me as well. I didn't mention it in the competition. Some of you followers, fantastic followers, have put the question, actually answers on Facebook. So I will accept the answers on Facebook as well. Okay, so I'll need to change that. So the email address, my Twitter handle in a DM, and also on Facebook. So those of you who watch us on Facebook, thank you so very much. I always forget to mention all our followers there. So thank you. You're part of the Canon 40 TV community here. We're trying to build the community here, and we're trying to eliminate the negativity. Although we're going to get that with the growing channel we get, there's going to be lots of positives and some negatives. The negatives, unfortunately, are some have been posting some vulgar words. There are filters there set up to block that, but some of them do get through, which is why we have Monty making sure that no one's coming like and fighting and saying like silly stuff. So he's been told, look, listen, Monty is a fantastic moderator for Canon 40 TV, and I couldn't think of a better person to have on Canon 40 TV to moderate our channel there. But he's doing the job. Let him do his job. Okay, let's not reach that point where he feels like, all right, okay, this one I'll put on timeout, this one I'm going to delete. Let's not arrive at that stage there. But he's there to do a job. Let him do his job. Okay, and Monty, I love you, brother, to bits. Fantastic. Fantastic. And the people love you as well, Monty. Okay, so thank you for doing the job. I hope you get the gift in the next few days that we've sent to you. Enjoy that. Say hello to your family from us. We live in the same country, and hopefully I will get to see you one day. We did do an end of season video with some of the contributors. We've got Colin from Much Arsenal from Scotland, and other people who's featured on the channel last year. End of season get together outside the stadium. It was wonderful. So hopefully, Monty will get to see you at some stage towards the end of the season. So that is it. Thank you so very much. There's the competition that we've been running. You're probably thinking the competition. If you're not sure, you can always watch this segment back on replay, and the competition details are right there in your eyes. They shall not pass. So that has been the news for this morning. I will see you back here in a roughly 8 hours time for the Easy Talk, which is the live segment where I have the panel guest and we talk about Arsenal. It's going to be an interesting one because definitely I'm going to be talking about Alexis Sanchez. We are going to be talking about Alexis Sanchez. I've got Jonathan and Alfie from Colombia Gunners. Yes, all the way out there in South America. And I've also got IG, the Indian Gunner, who is our Ministry of Information. Ask him any question in that moment, and he has an answer, factual responses to your questions. It's going to be a good one this evening. Make sure, again, you subscribe. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out, okay? So there you go. There's been a slow exit. Not like a zoom. Okay, so thank you to each and every one of you who viewed us. And I shall see you this evening. Let's see you this evening. And if you've been wondering who you've been listening to and watching, you've been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. They shall not pass.